Hey guys, Sparsko here, back here with another action figure review, and today we are reviewing Mike Afton, Schmidt, Eggs Benedict, or whatever you want to call him. Now let's take a closer look. Well, actually, before we do that, make sure you like, sub, and comment, and ring that bell, because the last video didn't do too well. Okay, I'm not really too good at making face sculpts, so with the time I had, this is the best I came up with. As you could tell, I feel like this kind of looks like him, but I feel like it's kind of a cartoony edition of him. I've never been as good at making face sculpts compared to animatronic suit sculpts. So, this is the best I got to offer with my sculpt work at the moment. Okay, as you could tell, he has shiny shoes. I actually did that myself. I used Mod Podge gloss. He has jeans in the movie. So there was actually two options of shirt I could do. I could do this gray shirt or the green shirt, and I chose gray because gray is very easy to paint. 360. This is his hoodie on the back. Oh, and yes, I know that it doesn't say security right here. That's because I don't have any small ballpoint pen or some sort of thing that could get me to paint that. It's just painting by hand is difficult. I mean, unless if I'm pounds. Okay, now for the articulation. Sorry if my hand is in the way. It's kind of a crowded area on my desk. Okay, so you could look up this far with the neck hinge. This far down. I'll probably re-edit this to make it look better on camera with really high quality images, hopefully. Of course, it could swivel all the way around. It could only pivot about this far. His shoulder could go this high up and all the way around as it should. 360. This could bend about that far. Essentially more than you even need to make it bend. His wrist could swivel all the way around. It hinge up this far, hinge down this far. Oh, speaking of hand, I'm actually planning to give him more accessories, but at the moment I don't have any money or any resources to do that. So he's gonna have to just get ready to start fighting the animatronics. Just start throwing fists, if you will. Okay, so he could ab crunch is a little tight because he's wearing a hoodie, but it could go down this far. It can't go back. It swivels all the way around on the waist, swivels on the thigh, kicks up this far, kicks out this far, and then it could bend all the way up to here, essentially more than you need. Then he also has ankles that could go down this far, up just this far, and then swivel. Now for the size comparison. He stands about over 5.5 inches. And now time for comparison. A mid-frame zombie. Of course, the wrong scale, but I mean, who knows? Maybe Josh Hutcherson is going to play some sort of zombie game character. Webman, now, I feel like this is kind of a pretty accurate size comparison to an average Joe versus a superhero. Mid-far lame, Suicide Squad, Bloodsport, which is one of the better characters in the movie. Kratos from God of War, my favorite game series. This guy from Fortnite, he just looks cool, so there he is. Now it's time to go to the animatronics. Bonnie, after all, he's the first one that comes out at night. Yeah, you could imagine how terrifying it would be to come across a animatronic this big trying to kill you. or make a fort with you, whatever one they decide to do. Now, his favorite, theoretically, Foxy. And next is Chica. And last but definitely not least, Fredbear, Fazington. Now, it's time for the Withereds. Withered Bonnie. Of course, he's a little slouch right now, but you can imagine he's pretty tall. Withered Chica. You could see a pile of animatronics in the background. I'm just gonna push that out of the way. Withered Foxy. And probably Terra Wasp's favorite animatronic that he made, Withered Freddy. But I'm not done just yet. Now, to compare the Endo 1. As you could tell, he was a lot smaller than the rest because, you know, he doesn't have the suit parts. His father, Peanut Man. And last but not least, Mike Schmidt and Mike Afton. Well, that's all I have time for today. Thanks for watching.